We're here in Aviva Stadium, the home of Irish Rugby, to launch the 1879 menswear collaboration between Best Menswear and Leinster. And we've got three of the stars of Leinster Rugby, three homegrown players to chat to. Thanks for coming, lads. Jamie, when did you start thinking maybe you could play for Leinster?
I suppose it was always a dream. It wasn't until maybe 16, 17 when you first represent Leinster at under 18s that you really think that you can go on to do it.
Jimmy, you've come through the Leinster Academy system, you all have, but how hard is it to get through that system?
Yeah, no, it's incredibly hard, and there's so many good players. Kind of when you come out of school, trying to get them academy places is only usually 80 years, so when you get in, it's pretty special, and then in there, to be honest, it's very hard to get out of it as well and try to get a senior contract, but thankfully the three of us have. But yeah, it's a tough place to go.
And Tommy, do you remember, you've obviously gone through the academy as well, do you remember making your debut for Leinster?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was December 2019 against Ulster, but I had a great backline outside me. I think I had Robbie inside me, Ferg McFadden and Rob Carney outside me, so they were always very good guidance for me.
Bit of fantasy rugby here. Or who out there in the world would you like to play with someday in a Leinster jersey?
We already have so many world-class back rows, but I think Artie Sevilla would be a good one to play with.
Yeah,
he's got it all, really. Yeah.
I got Damien McKenzie. I'd love to play with Damien McKenzie. He just seems like he can run from anywhere, can do anything.
Well, the obvious one is Antoine Dupont. And we have Jan was obviously just as world class as him, but he's a pretty special player.
Geordie Barrett this year has been brilliant for Leinster. You know, what kind of influence he had?
Yeah, no, he's been brilliant on and off the pitch. He's obviously a world-class player, and you've seen in some of the performances he's put in this year, but off the pitch he's been great around the lads, getting to know everyone. Obviously loves golf.
Do you get free golf with him?
Yeah, he gets free golf everywhere.
And speaking of his replacement next year, Rico Ione coming over, I mean, what do you think he'll add to the team?
Yeah, he seems like slightly a different player to Geordie, so it'll be interesting to see what he brings to the team.
I want you to pick a past player that you'd like to bring back.
The obvious one for me would be Brian O'Driscoll, just because he was probably a hero of mine growing up.
From someone I loved when I was growing up was Shane Horgan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that try for Ireland against England, just the one he caught over his head and scored.
Sure.
That was a big memory of mine growing up, so yeah.
Looking to play with both those lads, great teammates.
I'll go with Felipe Contepomi. Had him as a coach for us, and he's a legend. Now I'd love to be on the pitch with him.
Yeah, he was loose as a goose. Behind the scenes, who's the most competitive player?
Probably was Johnny.
Yeah.
Jamo doesn't like losing at all.
Yeah.
At anything.
Fiery.
He's pretty fiery, I'd say it could be him.
Can you give us a player to watch out for that you think will break through in the next couple of years?
There's so many.
Your brother?
Obviously, I'm hoping Andrew can keep doing what he's doing. I feel like he's kind of broken out this season already. I'm looking forward to seeing how Alan Spicer goes.
Okay, yeah. Second row.
He's probably a different type of player that has come through the academy compared to what has gone before. He's massive and he's able to move around, so I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, Jimmy?
Probably Casper Gabriel.
Yeah.
He's a very skillful player. I trained us a few times, and he just kind of has everything, passing, kicking, running. So yeah, look excited to see him play.
I'd say Henry McLean. He's a young kind of wing fullback. He's had a few bad injuries over the last 2 years, which has probably blighted him, which I can relate to definitely. But seeing him play and seeing him in training, he's a class player.
Brilliant. Well, look, lads, I know you've got a tea time to rush to. Thanks so much for your time. Best of luck for the rest of the season of URC, summer tours, and looking forward to watching you again over the next couple of years for Leinster.